get a small hot chocolate?
Perfect. Anything else?
Medium coffee, black.
Perfect.
And let's do one bacon, egg, and cheddar.
Perfect. Anything else?
That should be it.
Good window.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. It is our 36-week appointment checkup today.
It's the 7th.
Look at
of
the
December.
sun. So pretty. It is the 8th of December. We just stopped at Caribou. He needed some coffee this morning, so we came up. And we are on our way to drop Stella off at the vet. She has a checkup. And then we are headed to the appointment. Again, it has been a week since our 36-week appointment, so I've already had my 37-week checkup, but 36 weeks was a really rough week for me. I ended up getting some stomach bug and was not doing well at all. So yeah, I started having stomach issues on Monday, and then my appointment was Wednesday, and I let my doctor know. I'm like, oh, I'm having like some stomach issues. I don't know what's going on. So she's like, oh, you know, that's kind of common in the 3rd trimester. It maybe can mean things are getting ready. Could mean that labor's coming soon. Just, it's normal in the 3rd trimester. So I didn't think anything of it, but then Wednesday I went to work, and that afternoon, like, it got worse and worse and hit me really hard. And then Thursday I couldn't even go to work. I was just having really bad stomach issues. It's too much TMI to share, but I was having really bad stomach issues, and I tested for COVID just in case, because I was also like nauseous and sweaty, and then had chills. On Thursday is when that started too, so then I went and got tested for COVID just to be safe, and thank God it was negative, so we didn't have to worry about that. And Josh ended up having to come home from work on Thursday afternoon and bring me in to the doctor because I was dehydrated and needed fluids. So I got some fluids in me and some medicine to kind of help my stomach, so that helped for a little bit. And then Friday morning it came back again, and it was pretty intense. But then Friday afternoon, thankfully, is when it got better, and then I started to feel like myself again, and I was able to eat normal food on Saturday. Saturday is when I was able to eat like normal food again, because I was on a bland diet the whole week. I was only eating rice and soup and mashed potatoes and like apples, bananas, and crackers. That was literally all I was eating. I was very excited to have flavor in my food again. I was fighting cravings, like it was rough, but yes, I am 100% back to myself again, and I feel great. So I'm currently 37 weeks now, 37 weeks and 4 days now, yeah. And I should talk more about our 36-week appointment. So we had the ultrasound at 36 weeks, and we actually found out that baby boy has what's called Velamentous cord insertion. And I will just go based off of Google because I don't know much about it, but my doctor told me not to Google it because it will tell you a lot of things. But basically, per Google, this is what it is. It's a rare pregnancy complication in which the umbilical cord is abnormally abnormally inserted into the placenta. So normally the umbilical cord is attached to the middle of the placenta, and in my case the umbilical cord inserts itself into the amniotic membrane rather than the placenta itself. So I have been really worried and anxious about that, but my doctor isn't worried. She's been monitoring it, so every week I'm getting an ultrasound now. So I did have an ultrasound at my 37-week appointment, which was Monday, 2 days ago, and I'll be getting another one on Monday in a few days. So I'm happy that she's keeping a close eye on it and isn't worried right now. She just won't let me go to term. So we talked about inducing me at my 37-week appointment, and we are going to be scheduling the induction at my 38-week appointment. So that will be scheduled. Stella's moving the cameras. So that will be scheduled at my next appointment, which is Monday in a couple of days, and it will be scheduled for the week after Christmas when I'm 39 weeks. I'm really hoping that he just comes on his own before then, because I know with getting induced, obviously it's forcing the body and it can make labor last longer, and I just don't want. I'm just not too excited about being induced. Obviously I'm excited to have baby here, but I'm not too excited about being induced to have him here, you know. But obviously I want him to be healthy and stay healthy, so if it's what we have to do, then we have to do it. So I can't believe that in 2 weeks, if he's not here by then, he will be here in 2 weeks, which is crazy. I probably won't upload this video until after my 38-week appointment. I'll try and record there. I'm going to the other office and they are pretty strict on recording in the ultrasound room, so hopefully they let me record. If not, then I will just give an update after the appointment. My cervix is still closed. 37-week update. So I did have Monday night I was having contractions actually, and I'm like, well, now I know what they feel like, but they were not consistent enough to, well, they were consistent, but not all of them were strong enough to be considered as real labor. So I would have one strong one and then a couple small ones, then another strong one, then a couple small ones, and that went on for I think 3 or 4 hours, from like midnight to 4 in the morning. So it was for a while, but as of right now my cervix is still closed. So yeah, I guess I will be back at to give an update after my 38-week appointment. So I had my 38-week appointment yesterday and have an update for you guys, so I wanted to give you that. I had an ultrasound and my doctor checked baby and his umbilical cord and the placenta, and everything is looking great, and baby is healthy and happy and comfy. But again, we talked about his cord, his umbilical cord, how he has the abnormality with it. So we scheduled my induction date, and it is next Tuesday, the 28th. And I can't believe that it's coming so soon. Again, we're hoping that he comes naturally before then, but if he doesn't, then I will be getting induced on December 28th, which is crazy. I'm so excited. So there's a couple risks that we talked about that my doctor brought up about his cord. Again, she's not worried, she just wants me to be aware of a couple things. So the first one is labor can possibly affect baby's heart rate, so they want us to go in right away if, you know, I'm having contractions or my water breaks, obviously, to go in right away, because she does not want me to labor at home at all, because they want to monitor us closely. And then another one being that when I deliver him, there's a chance that the umbilical cord can detach from the placenta before I deliver the placenta. So in cases like that, then they would have to take me in and pull out the placenta somehow. Whatever they have to do that. She said if I have an epidural, that is, it will still be really painful to me, or if I don't have an epidural, they usually sedate their patients to do that. And I'm planning on getting an epidural anyways. I know I'll need it. But those are the two main things that we talked about at my appointment. I have been very crampy for a couple weeks now. This week is worse. But I've just, like, my lower back has been just hurting, obviously, but then I get, like, cramps too, like period cramps. I have been having some contractions here and there, so my body is definitely preparing itself for labor, and we'll see when baby decides to come. I am 1 centimeter dilated, and yeah. It really can happen at any time now, but we're just planning on going in the 28th to be induced, but obviously also hoping that hi Stella. Also hoping that he comes sooner. You want to say hello? You want to say hi? Yeah. Well, that is really the update that I had at my... Oh, one more thing is my blood pressure is a little high. It's higher than my normal base rate, but not a concerning high. And I've been having headaches almost every day for the past... I've had a headache every day the past 4 days, but they go away with Tylenol and rest. So she said just to monitor them and make sure that they do go away if you take Tylenol, or, you know, relax. But she wants me to monitor my headaches too, at least for this last week of pregnancy, just to make sure my blood pressure isn't getting too high. I think that is the update that I have for you guys, and our next video will probably be me getting induced. I realized that I didn't really finish that last clip off, but basically this week I'm going to try and naturally induce my labor. And if baby boy is not here by next Tuesday, then we will be going in and getting induced to have him here. It's going to come so fast, but I'm sure it'll be so slow too.